ever wondered why the carbon market and the carbon credits exist? The answer is simple: the Paris Agreement, adopted by COP21 in 2015 in Paris. That's why it's called the Paris Agreement. So this is an internationally legally binding treaty on climate change. So it was passed by almost all the countries that were present during that COP21, and they all agreed that that would be a treaty that was going to help them achieve their climate change goals. Okay, good. Now, in the Paris Agreement, every country has something that is they're required to contribute, and that is called the nationally determined contributions. So every country has their own set target. They have their own targets, okay? So the targets to reduce or to prevent the greenhouse gas emissions into the atmosphere, so that we can retain the average temperature at below 2 degrees Celsius. Preferably, scientists say that it would be better if it were at 1.5 degrees. Then the impacts of climate change, such as droughts and the rain and the frequent or severe rainfall, would not be too severe as we are feeling them right now. So you can imagine that what we are feeling now, if we continue to generate more greenhouse gases and the temperatures continue to go high, then we will actually feel more of it. Okay, so now every country has their own NDC. Even Kenya has their own NDC. Every country that was part of the COP and the part of the Paris Agreement has their own NDC. Now, countries are allowed to support one another, either through technology, either through finance, or either through capacity building. Okay, because we realize that different countries have different capacities and different capabilities. So countries are allowed to support one another. Good. Now, when it comes to now the issue of the carbon credits and the carbon market, now a country that is trying to reduce its emissions can be supported through the carbon market. Now, the carbon market can come in. It is one way of financing these particular projects that will help reduce the greenhouse gases. And that's why you hear there is a whole story of the carbon market and the carbon credits. Okay, so this is how it actually began. That's how it started from, that every country has to reduce. And if I am not able to reduce, then I can, there are so many things inside the Paris Agreement. So if I am not purely able to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that I generate, then I can finance another country through a project that any particular organization is doing, that they will reduce for me. Then I will buy the credits from them. So I finance through buying the credits from them. So that's how the carbon credits actually came into being. So it is a climate financing model. Sawa sawa? Good. Thank you.